Yo! Let's go. Streaming on a Sunday. Welcome in, everybody. Holy jeez. Look at this chat. You guys are going crazy. Goose can't figure out why his name keeps changing. Sounds like skill issue to me. Duke's Fury, good to see you. Solar, yo! Good to see everybody on this glorious Sunday. Sunday. How are you guys? Good to see you. June, good to see you. Moby, what's up? Wait, is it Weeby or Webby? That's a good name. Pedro. I mean, I don't know, bro. Come cook me. We're gonna chill here. Actually, I'm gonna go back over to the let's jump into the game here. Okay, I'm actually gonna go over to the other account. It's in KVK. We're gonna get that thing up and running. Go through a couple of things here. You guys might get to see me chain a little bit. Why not? Just trying to do all the things, baby. I'm good, man. Good to see you, noob. Go chain in 3473. Yes, we go chain. We're cooking. We did our ruins. I did my directive. It was good. Later, show us the Diplo, this KVK. Show you the Diplo? What do you mean? It's top versus bottom, and we're cooking. Top versus bottom, we're cooking. This is the KVK. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see. I'll zoom out here, kind of give you guys an idea of how this KVK is cooking. 1718, the heavy hitters, they're going to be up in fire camp with 2501. 2983. Then our 1981 boys and 2203, 2387, they're all up in Earth Camp. 1981, that's where Big Kane is. He and I are going to have a little KP competition, this KVK. It'll be fun. We're down here in Water Camp with 1879, 2304, and then we've got Rizabeth and crew from 1079 and Wind Camp, 1228 and 2965. So, my avatar is not there. Let me get that thing going. Gotta get my little mini guy going. Yeah. It's gonna be a fun day Sunday. There we go. The map is pinned in my DMs. Well, yeah, we got the map right here. Top versus bottom. These guys versus these guys. We're gonna have some fun. Yo, good to see everybody. Let everybody know Chadski's streaming. If you got nothing better to do on a Sunday, just come hang out. Let's go. And be sure to like the stream. We get to 100 likes. We'll do some member gifting. All that fun stuff. So, yeah. We had our first ruins today. And here's my ruins march. Just chilling over here. Do I have 2 marches over here? Why do I have 2? What? I have 3 marches? I think I was trying to get all the things. These are all my chaining marches. No, we go chain. Go your different directions. I'm going to send you up here. Let me see. We'll get down to you. I'll send you over here. There we go. Zuge. I'll send you over here. You know, I've got a whole bunch of things I got to get done. Yo, good to see you guys. What do you say about Supreme Strife? I watched it. I was on voice and stream while they were playing it. I wasn't on the stream to YouTube here, but we were on voice and somebody was streaming it and watching how it went down for 606 and their Strife, and it appears to be a lot of fun. Blue, good to see you, man. How are you? Yes. Appears to be a lot of fun. I think it could be a good situation with Strife because, you know, if they're giving us if they're giving us something to do, especially like an off season. Now, people are going to go to the nth degree on the competitiveness of it, but Diplo comes into play on it. That was a lot of fun to kind of watch how different kingdoms, I mean, you kind of get 4 winners. Occupation score appears to be what allows you to win. That's kind of cool, right? So, time to chain those barbs, baby. Where's my... Oh, yeah. Where's this guy coming from? Is he coming up here? No. Nah, these are mine. I'm taking them. I'm taking them. I am taking them. Less field deads. Well, from the standpoint of Strife, I think that's what they did for the Pioneer event. They're kind of taking a look at it, how it works, how it doesn't work, all that fun stuff. And I think it was pretty good. I think it was pretty good kind of how they nobody lost any troops. They gave back all the deads. And they did it immediately. So those who were playing like Ark over the weekend were all worried, like, is this going to take 12 hours to get my troops back? I got to go play Ark. So I think it worked out okay. I think they're going to kind of fine tune some things, take some feedback. It was in the realm of running events in the game and in the realm of doing a new event like that, because it's a pretty big event. I think it really kind of went off without a hitch. There weren't any like big issues in it, there weren't any bugs in it. It just kind of went along, and like people are going to kind of understand how it works, and they'll get the deads thing kind of figured out. So you ran out of inf. Well, you're going to run out of troops in it. I mean, troops are just dying, but you don't have to spend speed ups. You don't have to spend RSS. You don't have to do anything like that. So bigger accounts definitely have a good setup with that. Solar, good to see you. Look, it's June, one of the rising content creators. Yes, you can go vote for that. Voting is still going on. I am a mentor in this thing. And let me see if I can find it here. I'll put it up in the... I'll put the link up in the chat here. You can go vote here. And we've got some of our supporters that are in there that are trying to create content and trying to kind of jumpstart their content creation for Rise of Kingdoms, which is really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Want to help them out as much as we can. Strife rewards aren't great. Yeah, would love to see some KVK specific rewards from Strife that could reduce the impact of the current terrible KVK matchmaking process. Scorpion, that's not a bad idea. The hard part with this, and it's a very fine line, if you start giving like autarchs, you start giving like season and conquest coins to the Supreme Strife, bro, you're never going to get anybody to play KVK. Like, never going to get anybody to play KVK. And I don't think they're looking for a replacement for KVK. I think they're looking for something kind of fun to do. Now, there is a cost to it. Now, in the Pioneer event, everybody got their troops back. But when they actually start the event, you're gonna kill some troops. So the rewards have to be worth, dead troops. You gotta have a little bit of a reward there. So Prime Gaming, good to see you. K9, what's up? Deads can happen too, quick and Strife. Yeah, I think everybody's got... I think for the Pioneer one, though, I mean, they gave you up to 100 million deads. That's 1 billion power. So everybody got their troops back. But the troops you lose while you're playing kind of happen pretty quick. But here's what's fun about that. You know what I thought was kind of interesting about the Strife was the fact that, like, people aren't just out there aimlessly field fighting and KP chasing. Like, it's almost all objective driven. So, because you got to conserve your troops. It's kind of a cool dynamic if you think about it. Pingu, good to see you, man. You only kill troops over 10 million dead. Yeah, that's 100 million power they let you kill. So there is a cost to that. Well, people don't just want to go kill troops if they're not in KVK. They're not getting kill points for their account in the event. And, you know, I saw a whole bunch of objective fighting. It was kind of awesome. It was kind of awesome. Everybody's fighting objectively. Everybody's staying with their structures, trying to get structures, building, because that's the objective of the game. And you're endless KP chasers that just want to endlessly field fight for hours and hours. That's not happening in Strife. That's just not happening. You run out of troops. 5 gold heads and 500 crystals and stuff can be gotten even if the smaller event. Several people will stop loading into Strife and stuff. No, I agree with that. I think Strife's just kind of something to do. Like, give us an event to do, but there is a lot of planning. You're doing territory. There's Diplo that goes into it. So they got to create that balance of like what makes it worth it for players and leaders to do. So, yo, Innocent Binary Code, thank you for the 3 months, bro. Yo, good to see you. Good to see you. Waiting 5 minutes to rally doesn't seem ideal for that mode. That is a time constraint. Yes, it is. I would agree. I think there's some adjustments I could definitely make. Like 1 minute timers on rallies would be great. I mean, everything's so much faster paced than that. And the flag building is definitely faster than normal flag building, but it is not near as fast as using Skillful Craftsman. I think it takes about twice as long. Skillful Craftsman, you can get that timer down to what, 5 minutes, 4 minutes, something like that. And I think the timer for Supreme Strife, the lowest it could get to is like 7 minutes, maybe 8 minutes or something. So it's just interesting. What I do think leaders figured out real quick is that you got 200 flags. You can just load them up, just place them everywhere. Because you literally only need like 20 flags to get all the way to the Zig. So a way for more players to join, only allowing people realistic 120 million power makes it hard to enjoy. It does. It's definitely not for lower power accounts. So kind of see it that way. Jaron, good to see you, bud. What a trip. Thanks for the great content. You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. I don't know how great this content is. We're just doing a little bit of chaining here, hanging out, talking Strife, talking all the fun things, talking commander releases potentially. I think within 7 days we're gonna have an announcement or a leak on which commanders. When's the Amsterdam event, by the way? When's the meetup in Amsterdam? That might give us an idea. Greetings from Italy. Ciao, good to see you. How's your tech looking, Chadsky? My tech's cooking, bro. I run 3 infantry marches on this account, so I'm already hammering pretty good into the infantry tree. I gotta go back and get my special concoctions going. Oh, I've got some crystals here. Let's go. Just get that out of the way. But I'm gonna go deep into this tree. Okay, can I do these yet? Yeah, there you go. Get my infantry march speed going. And then we'll work on the health. So I gotta max out the infantry stuff for zone 5. So that's all pretty blind, you know, mindless teching. If Strife is still a whale event, I'll be very disappointed. It's not really like a pay to win event. It's really not. It's you know, the reason why it would be considered a whales event is because you have more troops if you're higher power. And I'll just be real honest with you. We don't need to give anybody more. We don't need to give anybody more motivation to power up their accounts, especially when they're dead weight in KVKs. What am I betting on? New Cav or new leadership? Man, I got this weird feeling. I want it to be Cav, but I got this weird feeling they're going to do leadership and they're going to do another garrison. You know, Hera's getting old, And, you know, it's funny. It was like the conventional wisdom is like, oh, Shapur is the Hera counter, you know. We're not really having a problem with Hera, guys. This isn't like a Xeno situation where she was killing every rally that came out for 2 years. Because Subutai wrecks Hera. Like, Subutai, I'm just telling you, I've got all the freaking reports to back it up. Any garrison with a Hera in it, you put Subutai on it, and it's going to get just pummeled. Just absolutely pummeled. So we already had kind of a counter for Hera. It's like, oh, Shapur, what he does to those shields. It's like, I don't matter. Just put Subutai on that thing. Just wreck it. You prefer leadership garrison and field I can skip? Need to rebuild my gold heads? Yeah, that is something. It kind of gives players who have been investing in BQ and Chen, it gives players, if they delay calves for another cycle, then it gives players a chance to kind of save gold heads, especially field players. So you just finished Cultural Exchange to level 8? Bro, you can get Cultural Exchange like first day with just some pop-ups. Like, it's pretty simple. Are you grinding on these barbs? Like, that's what I'm doing. Gotta grind the barbs, bro. Oh, that's not gonna work. There we go. Every time my Hera walks out, I hear him sighing, I'm too old for this. Yes. Yeah, Hera is wonderful on the barbing. He is wonderful. The best chaining march, in my opinion, is your good old-fashioned Huo with Hera. It's fast, it hits hard, it kills things fast, lasts forever. It's great. You love Subutai. I got some crazy reports, but Shapur top 1. Yeah, no, Shapur is amazing. He's not. We've had some cracked rally commanders before that are just so insane. I wouldn't put Shapur in like the upper echelon of like so meta. Oh my God, this is going to be crazy. But I think he's really, really good. And he's great for archers. Archer players love him. DePuny, good to see you. You hope leadership, because my gear is kind of useless at the moment. I don't know if they're going to come out with a leadership field commander. They might. Oh my gosh. My hair is 1111 and I'm chaining with him. Absolutely. You just need to aggro, bro. That's all you got to do. Who OCY? Richard Hera? That's one way to do it, but Richard Hera seems like it would take forever to kill things. Because Hera he doesn't do a ton of damage. Like, you at least want some high damage to kill the barbs faster. I guess it depends on what you're chaining. But you get into KVK and you haven't gotten your tech all the way up. I mean, you kind of need to put some heavy hitters out there. Like, Hera's great. Zuge and YSG are good. Like, yeah. A Philip 2.0 would be good. Cavs need anything, literally. Yeah, Cavs do need anything. I think Cavs got a chance. I really do. Because combo is going to give... I mean, we're set up to get a combo commander and go wreck with it. Like, we really are. Main account registered for KVK? Nope, 606 is not registered for KVK right now. Not for this pop currently that they're trying to find a match on. Probably next... Oh, this guy. You don't want to travel very far, huh? Probably next pop seems pretty likely. We might have a chance to go in with some big kingdoms. That's what we need. We need a massive KVK, suicide, drop some power. Are all the freaking barbs? Where did they go, y'all? I love these kind of streams because we can just chill and hang out, answer questions, have good conversation. Might have a guest or two jump in here. Where am I taking my chin? Do I take it over here? There's just people over here. People are everywhere. I just need to walk him somewhere. Here, I'll just take him over here. How if we get a leadership with combo attack and defense. That would be OP. Ooh, a leadership combo commander. Yeah, I think it would be nice to have a leadership commander that enhances all three, and maybe like a toggle situation to where they do damage, right? It's like a Mehmed situation. They do some kind of AoE damage, but you can toggle what type of damage you want them to do. Like, imagine having a leadership commander that was so versatile. You could toggle it like, hey, 3 target AoE of 2,000. Doesn't even have to be that much. 2,400 or something for skill damage, or smite damage of 2,200 with some kind of effect, or combo damage over 2 seconds for 1,200 damage for 2 seconds on 3 targets. I mean, something. Like, wouldn't that be cool if you could have kind of a toggle? You could like set your leadership commander up for whatever you wanted to put him behind. That would be OP. That would be amazing. Like, it couldn't get any better than that. That would be incredible. What do you think is going to be the next Zenith? I think it's going to be all troop help, personally. I think it's going to break the game. I literally think it's going to be crazy. All damage leadership rally would be smexy. Yeah, it would. Oh, yeah, it would. 606 versus 2377 would be good. Yeah, they're definitely out of our league. 606. 2377 they are massive. I think now that GT's kind of contracted a little bit in 960, I think 2377 and 1093 are kind of the two heavy hitters there. I think those two need to fight. But if we can get into a KVK with 2377, I'm all for that, 100%. And I'm all for fighting them. We just got to have some help. What KVK bundles do you recommend for low spenders? The best things to get, obviously, for low spenders are your supply depots. 30-day gym supply. It's amazing. The lower spenders, any event bundle that comes out generally has the best, speed ups per dollar spent. Those are all really good. Plus, they give you kind of those heavy things that you need, the currency or whatever. Enzo, 606 versus 2377, please. Oh, this guy. Oh, Enzo, welcome to the Spartan membership, my guy. Yo! Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well. We throw some hype emojis up here. Who's the king of 1960 now? That's Cortex. He took over. They were gonna completely disband, but I think they've got a plan to kind of, thin up, get down to, 70, 80, 90 members. Maybe fight lower level KVKs. But I kind of have a feeling with how much power and KP that they have, they'd probably still end up in Imperium KVKs. They're gonna be built a little bit different. So KVK bundles. Oh, is that what you're asking for? Well, the pop-ups are really, really good. Max value for the pop-ups on your KVK bundles. If you can save up a little bit of money, if you can go invest like $35 into pop-ups, that's like, or $40 into pop-ups for KVK, that's like pretty good. That's going to get you a lot. Pop-ups are the best value of crystals, 100%. And as you're developing those buildings and the pop-ups kind of come up, I think you can probably run especially with the new KVK tech, you can run the pop-ups and go grind barbs, and you're going to be sitting really, really good when it comes to where you're going to be at in your crystal tech. 100%. Especially if you've got like 1 or 2 troop types you really want to focus on, you can do that. It's really good. Really good to do that. Where am I going here? We got anything? Ooh. Here we go. Speeds are cooking over here. Better than the scroll crystal. No, you got to have that. That one is really, really good because that doesn't take anything. So what you're asking for is this particular one. And this sits at about I think it's a $20 bundle here. But the crystal you get out of that throughout, like, you can be free to play and get pretty far you can get pretty far pretty early. You just got to be active. But you can get pretty far pretty early, get to level 10, get to level 15, and that's an easy way to gain millions of crystal pretty early. So, why did I retire my main? Oh gosh, Irish, after your butterfly pull on your pity with your Delta armaments, I don't want to hear anything from you today. Is that $15? Yeah, okay, that's 15. That's not 20. You're right, Elizabeth. The Pioneer test for Strife has showed us we need to build to the Zig really fast. Yeah, I was watching a couple of kingdoms just kind of get sidetracked, you know? They hit a merge and they were like burning flags and like doing that. It's like, guys, get to the Zig fast. It was good. Let's see. Can I get these two? Ooh, I love the higher level barbed ones. I don't know which one I can pull. I assume I can pull this one. Yes. The Crystal Mine and the Crystal Quest are a good start for low spenders. I agreed. So what is that total? Was it the Crystal Mine is $5 or $10? Like for $20, you can start hammering the crystals. Like, it's pretty good. Pretty good. We're just chilling over here. Just chilling. Let's see. Where am I taking my Huo? Down here. He's got that cooking. Let me see if I can get it here. Ooh, he may be able to get all the way over here. Crystal Season Supply, $5. Crystal Scrolls, $15. Total of $20. That's for a low spender. Like, you can get a lot of benefit out of that. And if that's all the money you're going to spend is $20 in the game every 3 months, I think just about everybody playing the game can afford that. If they can do simpler than Chin for the next commander, I wouldn't complain. Yes, Daver. Daver entered the chat, our guy. Oh, I meant to do this, Daver. For those of you guys who don't know, Daver is in 606 with us. He's on the King's Codex, and he does a lot of calculations, a lot of different things. He is literally a guy that I get so much of my information from, or I'll bounce ideas off of him, or I'll give him ideas to run with, and like we'll cook all kinds of stuff. We have a good time with that. I'm gonna put up a link here, and it goes to kind of Daver's coffee page if anybody feels inclined to give our boy a donation. Like, I would highly recommend that. Just show him some love, be a cup of coffee, be a couple bucks, because this guy does a ton of work. A ton of work. Go ahead and hit that one. He does a ton of work, and it's a lot of fun. He is great. So, I think we got to highlight that. If we pull down some of Daver's stats, he's got a great armament kind of scorecard. He's got a great stats scorecard that he does for each different troop type. I reference it literally every day, like all the time. I reference it all the time. And so Raptor says, stop stealing his pendant blueprints. Oh man, I hit one of those keeps yesterday and 3 of them popped. And Raptor's just chilling by the keep. And he wasn't even online. And I'm like, bro, wake up. And he's like, what? Oh, I totally forgot about that. And I was like, well, take one of these pendants. He's like, no, you did all the work. And I'm like, no, you take a pendant. So I gave him a pendant. I was not stealing. 606, 77 KVK is a rumor. We'll see. I'm down for whatever. You know me. I am down. An expertise tier list. Ooh. Just like a commander tier list? I thought about that. You know, I did kind of my 5, 6, and 7 March guides. I did a best March tier list. It was just a lot of the same type of content. Then I did kind of my equipment guides for infantry, archers, and cavalry, and a kind of a value tier list that went with those. And so, man, I've done a ton of tier lists. I've done a ton of it, trying to give you guys as much content as I can. Were you in 606? Oh, you're at RoK and Pingu are having their own conversation here, which is great. Feel free to do that. Your best is when you have 4 or 5 fragments. I've never seen 5. I've gotten 4 before. But if I could just get the freaking purple guy to show up, the swindler, if I could just get him to show up every time, that'd be great. That's running at about a 30% clip right now. About 1 out of every 3 or 4, I'll get that thing to show up. And when it shows up, it generally drops. It will generally drop. Sometimes 1, a lot of the times 2 or 3, and then rarely, sometimes it'll drop 4. So, Brad, you're here too in 606. Let's go. 5511 Chin better than expertise Herman. Yes. In fact, if you can get it like 1551 or 5151, that's even better. Get that 3rd skill max. That would be ideal. But yes, he is better. I mean, he's better than just about everybody, even at 5511 or 1551. Been since 254 since we played last, Chad. Brad, I was excited to get you here, man. Let's go to work. It's been a while. I'll try to block out those 254 days from my brain. Our rockcation we'd have to go on, our no match founds for a year. Old friends catching up in Chadsky's chat. Let's go. How's it going, chaining? Well, it's going. Chaining, bro. Can I get over here and get this one? Hold on. Let me see if I can. I don't want to. I should have started with that one. I got a chance. Can I get him? I got a chance. Can he move just a little bit? Okay, let me just do this. Oh, that's close. There we go. We got him. Raven here too. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Had Raven on voice. We were all hanging out in the 606 voice. It was good. We've got to get now we have Blue Raven and Red Raven because Raven in 606, she is one of the council members, one of the leaders of 606, but her name is Blue Raven in Discord and stuff. So when Raven came, I was like, okay, that's Red Raven, Blue Raven. Use Queen Tamar so I can put Shazar behind somebody else. Dude, listen, I'm running 4. I don't need much more than 4. 4's good. A 5 March chain would be fine, but I mean, you can't even keep up with this stuff anyways at 4. I mean, these guys over here have been just chilling. They're not even doing anything. All right, Richard. My OG KVK1 chainer. Oh, look at this. Let's go hang out with that. Just got Chin expertise with ZL 5511. How bad is the difference with ZL expertise? ZL expertise is pretty important for the rage generation. Oh, this guy. What are we doing? For the rage generation and some of the other stuff that he does, he is super important. So, do you have YSG? Just use YSG. Chin YSG is better as a single march anyways, in my opinion. So, Billick, good to see you. Yo. Let's go. He changed his name in Discord. Yeah. Yes, you would have to either put on a horn or grab feral nature, I think, if you don't have ZL expertise. I think. Might have to have our boy Billick run some numbers on that, but I think that's probably what you would have to do. Okay, can I yank this guy down here? We're going to find out. We are going to find out. Billick, I hope you're enjoying your Sunday, bro. Things are good. Let's see. Got this guy. What do we have over here? Got those guys. Ooh, look at this. Is my Richard marching for nothing? I think it is. I think our boy's going to get all these guys. Yep, he is. GG. G freaking G. All right. I wonder if I can... I mean, we got... It's... people are just chaining their faces off right now. Like, it's kind of a problem. Oh, here we go. Let's just come down here, Richard. Our time zone is like opposite. Yes. Finally caught a stream. Typically, I don't stream this early. It's kind of a unique time for me. Thought it was a good time today on a Sunday. Yes, everybody's having a good weekend. Abdul, I think that Billick's going to recommend the third skill. Third skill is kind of what you need. That's to generate the rage. That's what you need. Fourth skill's amazing. They're all amazing. Fourth skill is the tankiest skill in the game. I don't think people realize this, but like you're basically taking smite, skill damage, or combo damage, and you're reducing it by 40%. And you can do this nonstop. There is no cooldown. And you eat rage while you do it. Like, what? This might be like the best skill in the game. Like, this thing is just wild. But for Chen, it is very important to run up the rage and the damage factor and all that stuff. Oh, BQ? Yeah, bro. BQ 5511. You can go nuts with them. It's fourth skill. The fourth skill's good. I'm not a huge the rage generation is great. You know, honestly, the malice stacks is kind of important. That's I always chose the malice stacks. I'd run BQ 5551. In the dopamine stream later tonight. It's Monday night, Riz. You're jumping on Monday night. Or Tuesday reset, whichever. Theoretically, LC Chen with no artifact better than LC William Wallace. Probably not, because you're going to stall your skill cycles, because Chen's going to eat rage. So he's going to eat rage, and if you put him secondary to anybody, you're going to really stall out the skill cycles, because you're never going to get, I mean, it's going to take a long time to get to your rage requirement because he's just consuming rage. So the only way that works is with Tommy, because you don't mind if Tommy runs her poison stacks up and delays her rage cycle. I've got a video about that, but anybody else, you really can't put Chen behind. You really can't do that. Dopamine stream tomorrow. Yes, so the dopamine stream, it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be about Tuesday reset. So we'll have the wheel come out for these archers that are going to be in MGE. But what we're going to do is a lot of the 300 members have a whole bunch of armaments to open, whole bunch of gear to craft and refine, and we're going to do it all on stream. I'm going to get a calculation of how many armament. It's going to be hundreds of armament boxes that we're opening. So we're going to pull everybody on stream and do it on stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to call it the dopamine stream, basically. It will be It'll be wild. It'll just be nothing but trying to get luck, opening armament boxes, forging equipment, refining equipment. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll be great. Ooh, can I get 3? I think I get 3 here. Yeah. Let's go. You got the lance ready to go? Which lance, Elizabeth? What are you doing? Are you doing the hellish lance? Is that what you're talking about? I thought you were working on the hammer. The points in the archer tree will go there till you get ZL expertise. Yes, that's correct, Abdul. That would be ideal. Because one of the reasons why we don't use Chin with feral nature is because he generates and eats so much rage as it is. And you don't even need feral nature, and you don't even need the horn on him. Like, don't even put the... Why do I have my... Oh, this is my other account. You don't even put the horn on him because it's just... You don't see the benefit of having that extra rage to consume until like turn 18. And I think it's by 1 turn. So it's just not, it's not that super important. Saddle. No, saddle's awful, Abdul. Do not use saddle. Ever, ever, ever. Saddle is awful. We tried to get it to work. We just couldn't get it to work. Like, it works how it says it's supposed to work, but here's the difference between the saddle and the hero's hilt, okay? The saddle, we have 2 mega smite commanders, like mega smite commanders that do a ton of damage between BQ and Luce. And you still can't get this thing to be very effective. Like, it's going to heal some troops, but overall effectiveness compared to Horn or compared to Ring or something like that, or compared to Greatest Glory, you just don't even want to mess with it. Like, the only thing I would recommend this for is maybe like Gajamada Cordoba. That's maybe it, to have some sustain when you're just running siege marches. But it's just not worth it. Now, Hero's Hilt is currently not quite great because we only have 1 combo commander. Like, there's only 1. And so once we get a second one, this is going to pop off. This is going to be a really, really good accessory. It's going to be... It's probably going to be almost a must when it comes to your combo march once we get a second combo commander. I've seen people with Arthur and putting Bertrand behind them, and this is popping off a lot. They're getting really good value out of this, but Bertrand's not the greatest damage dealer as a combo commander just yet anyway. So Hero's Hilt is going to be awesome. Saddle sucks. Laura, good to see you. Why do our infantry guys get a saddle? That's what I was thinking. Like, that's weird. Like, why would they give the infantry guys a saddle? And then they give the infantry guys a saddle, and they give the combo guys a broken sword. It's weird. Congratulations on the crit pendant. Oh yeah, I got lucky on that one. Super lucky. I not only, like, on both my accounts, this account here, my second account, first time crit. I haven't done something like that in 2 years. Gave me a first time crit. And on my other account, it was a first time crit on the refine. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. I was not going to complain. What's this guy doing? Caught him slipping. Take these barbs. 590 purple armaments, 319 gold armaments, 630 transmutation stones, 1 forge, and 4 to 5 refines. Elizabeth, let's go. Like, Sasuke's got crazy. We're literally going to open like over 1,000 legendary armament chests. Like, it's going to be wild on the dopamine stream. Oh, it's going to be so fun. We'll get everybody involved with it. It'll be a lot of fun. We came up with the idea. Peace and I were kind of talking about it, saying, hey, that'd be a lot of fun to do. It's ideal to do it with my 300 club, the guys I know so well, guys and girls I know so well, and I've worked their accounts with them, And so we can pull the 300 club, kind of a perk for them, kind of put their account on stream and open up some things. It's going to be cool. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're 0 out of 5 on my crits and KVK3 account. Oh, man, Sylvan, I'm sorry, bro. I am sorry. 0 out of 21. Ace, what? That's like Grey Worm numbers there. That's tough. Ugh. Really hard. Dude, is Chin not the greatest, like, chaining commander? It's just instant. He goes and just hits something. I'm just going to hit everything. Like, when we were fighting and he just had red numbers going everywhere, I was like, this guy is incredible. Where am I going? Ooh. I can come up here. Wolf, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you, buddy. If you guys want to subscribe, you can hit that subscribe button. You can also get alerts anytime I put up content. Grey Worm is catching strays. Oh, God, bless his heart. He's my guy. If there is somebody I could send luck to, by the way, Grey Worm, and I put that link up. Grey Worm is, he's also up for this, rising content creator. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and pin that. So here it is. Vote for your favorite. Make sure everybody in the stream here votes for it. And it's new rising content creators. Like, they're doing a cool thing for them. I'm going to pin this at the top. And if you guys would be so kind, we got a lot of supporters of the channel and guys and gals in my Discord that are a lot of fun and they're great. And I'm kind of one of the mentors of this program, so I'm kind of trying to help them out with their videos and stuff and kind of giving them feedback, and it's really, really cool. The more creators we have for Rise of Kingdoms, the better. The more people doing videos, the more people doing shorts and streams, the better. So Joom's another one. There's my guy. Sheep is another one. There's a few of my that have really always kind of helped out. Alpha and Strap, that guy, good dude. Jaren, you said you're a Cav guy here. Ooh, can I pull this dude? Come on. Come on. Just a little bit further. Just right here. Let's go. Got him. You're a Cav guy. Built a full set of Cav gear, no crits. First piece I built for infantry was a crit. Oh, that's how it works, man. Can't tell you how many. Oh, I'll just stop and do this. I can't tell you how many times that's happened to so many people. Like, this account I'm running right now is like not an archer account, and I'll just get archer crits. And I'm just like, wait, what? I don't want it here. I need it on my infantry. But that's what happens, man. All the farms get all the good stuff. Will it be 77 versus 606 next KVK? You think now you are on that level? We are not on that level. No. 606 is not quite there. It's definitely trending in the right direction. We brought some monsters in. Our migration was off the charts. But I think top to bottom, 2377 is just insane. They're just really, really good. Tons of spenders, a lot of active accounts. A lot of capabilities in fighting. If Shark is indeed back to kind of run as king and help war lead and stuff, he's exceptional. The leaders they had over there while Shark was gone or has been gone, they're great. Like, 77's still on another level. But 606 is definitely trending. It's definitely trending in the right direction. I think with a really strong campmate, like a strong A seed, or some kind of Diplo, like if 2489 was in that KVK and you had a 2v2 or 606 and 2489 partnered up, and then the other camp was strong enough to help out 2377, make it even, I think something like that could happen. So, would you make Cav helmet or drum for Arthur? It kind of depends. Like what you need. That's like one of the Abdul. That's more of one of those long-winded questions you just throw into the general chat or in the Ask Anything chat on my Discord. That's what I love it when people throw those kind of questions in my Discord, because it conjures up all kinds of conversations. It's pretty crazy. It is pretty crazy. We were having a discussion about drums and the max efficiency for drums, 3 drums for 6, 5 and 6, and sometimes maxing efficiency, I think 4 drums for 7, but I think Billick in his assessment, like anything over 3 drums kind of gets, 3 drums is kind of where you want to be. It kind of gets a little deficient. I always say at least 2. Make sure you got drums on Arthur. Make sure you got it on Luce. Make sure you've got drums on those 2 guys, because they're going to max out the procs for that. So, but I run 3, and so I think it works out okay. Need to find some more. Ooh, okay. All right, enough of the 2 chains. Can I get a 4 chain? You guys think I can do that? Take the time to do that. You have 5 drums. 5 drums is great. I mean, drums are awesome, guys. They are awesome. And I think, a couple of years ago when we didn't quite have the power creep, you saw more value on, the pendant, the dagger, the book. You just saw more value there. But over the last couple of years, so much power creep, so much damage on these commanders, so much on their skills, that we've just gotten to a point to where it's like, some of these old accessories just don't work as well. But the horn and the drums, they're doing, it doesn't matter what the power creep is, they're enhancing a mechanic of rage. So it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter what they're, it doesn't matter if they power creep forever. It doesn't matter. Like, drums and horn are going to hold their value, and drums even more so now. I have 3. I have 2 on this account, but I've got 3 on my other account. Do I have 2? I think I've got 2. Pretty sure I do. Yeah, I got 2. Neither one of them are critted. I need to get those things where they need to be. This account's a little behind in some of the gear. Like, I'm cooking. I'm doing okay. But, drums and horn too much? I don't think so. I don't think so. People, it used to be like overrage was like a 4-letter word. Like, people were so scared to overrage. You're just wasting rage. But I don't even care. I mean, it happens so sporadic and infrequent that I don't even care if I overrage. If I get more skill cycles, I'm going to beat you every time. So I'm okay with overraging even once every skill cycle. I'm okay with that. Like, it's almost that champagne problems. Like, you're doing too much rage. Okay, well, too much rage is kind of good. I'd rather do too much than not enough and miss skill cycles by a second. So you're rocking 3 drums, Matthew, 4 horns, 2 rings, and 1 pendant with the GG, and another horn on the bench. That's perfect, bro. That's really good. I like that. Somebody just joined. Peace, did you just come in to this chat? Is Arthur Attila any good? Not necessarily.
Yeah, I'm here. Hi, how's it going? I just popped on to say hi.
Hi. How was your Sunday? How was your Sunday?
Can't talk too much, so I'll mostly be listening. How's it going?
It's good. I'm just over here chaining, having good conversations with everybody. Great place for people to ask good questions.
You're making everybody watch a chain?
Yeah, why not?
No.
It's Sunday. Everybody's chilling, just chilling out.
That's funny. That's good.
They can enjoy this pride-swallowing siege that I'm dealing with. I think I'm going to go over here. I think that'll be easier. Should I dismantle a ring to make more drums? Man, that's a premium. I don't know if I'd do that. I mean, On the question of Arthur Attila, not ideal. No. I mean, it's okay, but it's nothing you want to run in the meta. Now, if you could make Arthur a combo commander as a secondary, Attila Arthur would slap. It would smack everything. It would be my 1A choice march to run. How's your Sunday going? Peace? Good?
Yep, good. Busy. Yep.
Oh, man. Yeah, I didn't have much content this weekend. We didn't get the drop on the commanders. We'll probably get those next weekend. So I was talking a piece earlier. I was like, I just need to stream today. We'll talk about Strife, talk commanders, chill out today. It'll be a good time. There's going to be a lot of people who can catch my stream who typically don't catch it. And so, worked out good. Sunday streams are fun. Scorpy says, peace. In all fairness, we're doing our own game while chilling here. Watching someone chain itself is same as getting chained in someone's base. Oh, there we go. Are you comparing? Are you comparing watching me chain to full kidnapping? No, it's not that bad. I mean, come on. Ooh, wonder if I can grab that. How did 606 Strife go? I think it went pretty well. They kind of got that once they had secured, because they had Diplo to 4v4, and once 606 had kind of secured the points for themselves, like there was a little bit of a mutiny within their alliance. One of the kingdoms, I think it was 1981. One of the kingdoms just like turned on them, like took the zig. Which I don't think anybody took too seriously, you know. Oh my God, is that you? Is that MD? Just come to find out what happened. Ask about Liverpool. I haven't seen it. I got to go back and look at it. Are you? And you're saying that because something bad happened? Great. Everyone's name is scuffed on my mobile. Yes, everybody's name is scuffed. YouTube's got to get this figured out, because it's like, peace, we started the stream and Goose Tobias, Toby jumps in and he was like crashing out because he's so sick of his name changing. Chatsky, what's your profession? It's kind of an open-ended question. Used to be an athlete. Now I'm more... I guess the easy way to say it, I'm more of an entrepreneur. I own and operate a couple of businesses. Do all that fun stuff. I really work like too hard. Like the streaming stuff for RoK was more of a hobby. And then because I guess the content was good and the community grew and people liked it, it was like, oh, okay, this is okay. We can actually kind of make this a little business. But the overall thought of the stream is just building the community. That's why I do so many member gifts and things like that. By the way, we're at 60 likes. Let's get to 100 so we can give some memberships. And really, it's just a reinvestment. You know, any kind of revenue that I get from YouTube, I love to reinvest in memberships, giveaways, all that fun stuff. So he's a full-time parental advisor for Bucks. Yes, that too. Most used rally in Strife for 1960 was Shapur. That's good. Crushing KVK is his profession. I don't know. I'm more of a glutton for punishment on these KVKs. I didn't have any speed ups on this account, but kind of calculated out, okay, here's what I'm going to do. Here's how we're going to do it. And then I had an opportunity to go to 3473, knew some of the people over here, and said, to hell with it. Let's just go. They're going to go quick. So speaking of which, my past opening in this KVK, we're going to go head first into 1718 and their campmates. This Zone 5 is going to open up on Thursday, and we're going to get nasty. It's going to be great. It'll be a lot of fun. Twill be a lot of fun. Short version, Chatsky is just rolling with it and doing good things. Thank you. Yeah, it's NB. They lost on penalties. Now my name's not available. Yeah, it's because you came in trolling on Liverpool. Jeez, Community Shield. We've lost our last 2 matches on penalty. We lost the PSG on penalties. We got to figure that thing out. His small account has been swarmed in 2 KVKs back-to-back. Yes, this account loves to be swarmed. Nico, my speed-ups right now, they're cooking. My goal is to get over 1,000 days in Zone 5. I can go do some damage with that. And that's pretty much where I've gotten to. So, I'm behind the 8 ball on this. So, between healing and universals, I am up over 1,100 days. So, that makes me feel better. But I'm going to do this kill point challenge with Big Kane. And it might have to be weighted because Big Kane's sitting on like 3,000 days of speed ups. And he's like, okay, we can't, this is not fair. All right, we got to figure this out. So we'll have to figure that out. Yes, the Big Kane challenge. So we might do like a 1.5 to 1. Like basically for every kill point he gets and for every kill point I get 1.5 points, if you will. I think that's maybe an easy way to do it. How much did you trade in the trading event at the start of KVK? Are we talking about the Eve of the Crusades? The satchels and the little things? I generally trade a lot, but not much. Oh, I'm not going to cheeseburger. I can't do that. That's just, nah. Popa sitting on 9,000 universals. He's been chilling in GT for a while. That do be happening. Like, yeah. With all the marches moving away from skill damage. Okay, that's a good question. Hold on, Dustin. All the marches moving away from skill damage other than archers and older cav. Is Twilight Falls or Ottoman still the best? Or France or another city thing? It's a good question. Depending on how you set up your marches, Twilight Falls still has some value. Mainly because you can easily get it over here in the... Where is it? You can easily get it over here in the KVK shop. 5% skill damage. You just got to run a bunch of skill damage. But really, I think at the kind of in-game meta level, you're only running skill damage on the Chin March. And then if you bring 2 Archer Marches, you're running 2 skill damage marches there. You got the Ragnar March, and you got the Huo March. So there's only really 4 skill damage, marches. But if you're running 5 marches, and that's part of your 5 marches, then yeah, it's worth it. Ottoman is not just about the skill damage, bro. It's about the march speed. That's huge for Ottoman. It's one of the reasons why I always liked Ottoman. Peace, are you Ottoman? Is that what you use? I think she uses Ottoman.
Yeah, currently. I kind of flip around depending on what I'm doing. But yeah.
I'm using France. I am all in on the hospital speed. But, it's not just the skill damage with Ottoman. I mean, 5% march speed's great. That is great. Rome, I've always thought is really good for infantry players because you get 5% march speed. It's fantastic. But, Greece is good for infantry players who rally. France is good for all around field. I mean, all troop health by 3% is really, really good. They've also got a really good special unit in the Throwing Axemen with their infantry. Throwing Axemen have tons of health. Like tons of health as a base, if you will. So, I can't even see this. Okay, let me just look over here. Okay, so the difference in the Throwing Axemen, look how much health they give. I mean, it's wild. Compared to a regular T5 Royal Guard. Like, you can't get more than 227% base stats of health. And that's what France gives you. Updated oh, and the trade event, Dukes. Yes. So I kind of scuffed that because I'm an idiot, but not too bad. But I probably spent more on the 24-hour ones that were full price than I did on the discounted ones. The chat stream was literally crashing out. Like people were losing their minds. And I did a whole bunch of 8-hour training. So I think overall I was able to get a couple 100 days or 150 days of healing, maybe 100 days, something like that. Why does throwing axemen have no range damage? Technically, they should be throwing their axes, right? I think it's like point blank type stuff for them. How am I liking 73? 73 is cool. It's cool. Know some guys here, pretty organized. They know what they're doing. For people who don't know, 73 is where I brought my second account to fight this KVK. 73 was the kingdom that was allied with 2377 and really did a good job in that KVK, that 1v3 KVK. They really held their own against really good kingdoms like 1903, 3008. Like you had really good kingdoms, and 3473 did a great job. Akinada's here with his account, so it's really good. Your exchange, yes, you guys were not liking the exchange for 24-hour speed ups. It's like, what are you? Somebody tackle him. What are you doing? How much research speed ups it takes to max the tech? Oh man, I thought I had that. Somebody I was playing with or somebody in my Discord like did the math on that. Pretty sure. Chad, you should do a kingdom review of 3473. I only remember Akinada and a few others. Yeah, if we can do that. It's something that, yeah, well, I mean, technically you're going to have a kingdom review for all the streams I'm going to do fighting. You're going to get to know all the players. Those are the best kind of kingdom reviews. Could you help me in my alliance? Should I focus on a 6 March or just push hard to upgrade my equipment? That is an omnipresent question people have. Upgrading your equipment or adding an extra march. It all depends, bro. It depends on what your equipment is currently on your 5 marches. Like if you're trying to spend a whole bunch of materials just getting stuff to tier 5 because you're a rally or garrison, that's something to consider. But if you're just field, then I mean tier 2 is fine. And not everything has to be crit. And you wait a minute. Chin? What just happened? He's right here. You did not do your AoE? That was a grief. What's the best general archer equipment? They're different. For Chin, I think we labeled the best equipment as 4-piece Dragon's Breath and 2-piece KVK. That's what we determined, what Daver determined. I've got a video on that. For other archer marches or the archer rally, I think 2, 2, and 2 is probably the best. So, not gonna lie, you got distracted and bought the daily on your farm. Oh, that's happened to me so many times. So many times. Like it's a problem. Did I ever do a video on bundles that are good value and ones to stay away from? I never did a video on that. Like, you're basically, the TLDR on bundles is that your daily stuff is not going to give you the best value. City of Hope, War Machine, Fountain of Wisdom, it's not going to give you the best value. Geared Up is not necessarily great. So all these daily ones aren't like amazing. They're like pretty middle of the road. If you're going to spend, you can spend there and just grab something if you need it. If you're building up your City Hall 25 or whatever. If you're trying to get something critted or you need something before a pass opening, Geared Up's fine. If you need to train or you just need some speed ups and you're going to spend a little bit, War Machine's okay. But Call of the Ancients is much more valuable. I think it's 62 days. These are all 42 days. All three of these are 42 days of various speed ups. Call of the Ancients, I believe 62 or 51 or 52 or something. It's better. And then your event bundles are definitely better. Like tons better. So that's just something to consider. Yes, Abdul, give him some advice. Come into the Discord. Ask that question there. Give everybody the context. Callie, good to see you. What the funny? I wonder when my boy Apple is going to stream today. He streams every day. I think he'll probably do a Sunday stream. Chadsky, I should join Chiskel and Cortex on their new challenge in League of Legends. I saw something about that. Chiskel was going to do. He didn't ping anybody about it, but he put it on his channel. I think he's going to go all in on League of Legends. Oh, Lord, here we go. We played League of Legends on the stream once, and it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. That's probably a game I wouldn't mind playing, but I only have a finite amount of time. I can't go play. Like, I started COD, right? And I dumped a bunch of money into COD. I was one of the first players to get T5 when the game first came out. And then I realized the kind of money that was being spent and the time it takes. I just couldn't do it. And I preferred Rise of Kingdoms. So. Lambo's got a podcast today. Sweet. That's good. That's good. You want to see Chadsky go all in on League? Bro. It would be the death of me. It'd be bad. League is free. Yeah, it's definitely free. You just got to grind. Holy cow, you got to grind. You got to grind, but it's fun. I mean, it's a fun game. You just got to play it a ton. I like League because it's instant satisfaction, right? You want to go fight and go fight in 10 minutes. No problem. And go have fun with it. So it's a, what they call it, a Moab type game. However they pronounce that. Ooh, can I get to this one? I think I can. The city building war games are more my cup of tea. I like Rise of Kingdoms because I love history. If commanders come out, let me just tell you where I'm at with Rise of Kingdoms. If a commander comes out like Shapur, and I don't know about that particular type of historical figure, I'll go watch a freaking documentary on him. I like that feeling of using historical figures, knowing what they did, knowing how important they were, and then it makes me feel connected to the commanders in the game. Like I know their story. I know where they're from. I know what they did. Who's this? Reaper of Doom? Sorry, bro. I was here first. Oh, I know what a Moab is. What do they call it? Moby, something when it comes to those types of skill-based games, World of Warcraft and things like that. I forgot. Whatever. That's how much I pay attention to it. The dynamics with Rise of Kingdoms is still just completely stellar. It's amazing. The free movement is amazing. The fact that you have to collaborate with dozens, hundreds of people. You build accounts. MOBA, that's what it's called. Thank you. Boom. Black Knight, he's got my back. MOBA for things like League. There you go. MMO for things like World of Warcraft, whatever. You got 3 marches, one each troop type? Okay. What type of march should I go to next? Bro, It all depends on what you're doing. That's a good question for my Discord, man. Yeah, we need more context. What are you running? What's your gear? What do you have heads in now? How close are you to maxing other commanders? Like all that. It's kind of hard to do in a live stream chat. Daver, good to see you. Need to launch a new commander design contest by the community, like someone mentioned in your Discord. Ooh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Like, we've done that, and the person in the Discord, Daver, if I remember that right, it wasn't a bad idea. What did he call it? It wasn't true damage. It was called some kind of fatal damage, right, or something. And it was kind of a cool concept. I liked it. Chad, that's pretty cool. If you do see these documentaries, it would be pretty cool to have snippets from the documentary before you test the streams. I try to do that. You know, when a commander comes out, I'll read their bio. And then if I have the extra context, I'll go through like who they were, like, and what they did, what they were known for. And so I love doing that. I love doing that. That's why, like, I couldn't get into COD. COD is so fictional and it's fantasy, and I just couldn't get into that. Face reveal, I think eventually it's kind of coming. I'm getting more and more comfortable with the thought of it and how to do it. Take more conversations with Peace. Like, how do we do this? What should we do? You know. Which is better, the crit helmet for Hellish or the Cons helmet? The Cons helmet is definitely better. It's definitely better. Cons helmet's great. Same amount of materials too. We need more lady commanders for Cavs. I agree. Not these big burly men. But yes, this guy. But the idea is good. Official RoK did this contest a while ago. I remembered that. But it was more of the design. Yes, with the historical figure, trees, skills, etc. Yes, I would love that. I would love that. Looking forward to your first account review coming up, y'all. If you haven't joined 300, you're missing out. Yes, you can join my 300 club. If you're a member, you can upgrade the membership, or if you're not a member, consider doing that. Our regular Spartan membership is super cheap and easy. You get into the some of the chats that we've got, and you have access to the Ask Chad Anything channel that is I'm always monitoring to help out. The 300 club is kind of a community. It's a 300 community. It's continued to grow. I think even Peace was surprised this week. She was like, oh my gosh, you know how many members we have? And so, but that's where I work with you on your account. I do an account review with you, spend a good amount of time on it. I even record it for you so you can go back and review it. And you get account reviews up to once a month if you want it. You know, some players will do it once and then do it again a couple months later, just when they're going into KVK, put good plans together. It's really good. It's fun because it lets me kind of work with you on your accounts, and it's really good. Anybody can do it. So, yo, good to see you, Grow. Brandon, how are you? Review from Chadsky is pretty cool. Loved it. Scorpy, we did yours yesterday, right? I think we did. It was good. It was really good. You think you'll be fighting for me to cover the backup? What do you mean? Warwick? What backup? Oh, God, this guy breaks chain. BQ Phillip with Pincer or Echelon? Ooh, good question. It kind of depends. I think it kind of depends. Tony Kappa, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Yeah, Scorpio, that was good, man. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. We're just over here chaining. Maybe we can do some canyon. I finally implemented Trajan in my canyon on this account. Now, I don't have any leadership gear or any gear credit from leadership. So I'm running like a Constantine Trajan. Yes, YouTube changed their name around again. Like, it's frustrating people. Like, it's making people like mad. Like, YouTube's just they gotta do better. And I don't mean that in a passive aggressive way like people have told me before, but I just mean that in a very honest way. Speed ups are looking good, bro. You always throw my account under the bus. You don't need a stacked account for the review. He meets you where you're at. Yes, Solar, that is a great way to say it. Regardless of where you're at, I've done the reviews for K2 accounts. And no matter where you're at in the game, it doesn't matter. I mean, having somebody kind of put set eyes on your account, giving you some ideas on what to do and how to do it, it doesn't matter where your account's at. Grow, if you have Civilized, that is a really good inscription, man. Civilized is really good. I don't know. I'm going to run Philip BQ on my main next KVK. And I'm going to run it with Echelon because I've got 2 specials, including Civilized, on my Echelon. And I'm just going to see how it does. Test it out a little bit. The hard part with that is that you can't just look at the trades on that account on that particular march. You got to take into consideration the trades of all your other marches when you're getting all the buffing and you're getting the Echelon buff and all that fun stuff. So last few days, I had my first SOC fights. Old Crystal Tech, kind of meh. Oh, gosh. Almost like today, Liverpool's game in the second half. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. I wasn't too excited about it. Civilized is wild. Civilized, for you guys that don't know, do I have Echelon over here? Let me just go over here. Kind of look at this. Civilized is, let's see, the flag side of things, 5% more counterattack damage resistance. Whenever their troop grants an allied troop a buff, extra rage or healing, the affected troop is instantly gains 25 rage. This can trigger once every second. So it can go quite a lot. You're just loading out rage. You're just loading out the rage. It's great. Chatsky just realized Philip makes all my marches trade better. Who would have known? Yep. Like, people forget sometimes. Like, Philip, because we had Trajan for so long and you had like Joan, Epic Joan in the early game. Like people, it gets missed how well some of those buffing marches do for your other marches. But with Philip's so powerful and such a good commander just doing damage himself that he trades great with a lot of different combinations. And you get the benefit of helping out all your other marches. That's what's cool about Philip. Like, we've never had a commander that does that at that level of buffing, if you will. So, what's your opinion on using Saddle for Siege? That's where I think you could probably use Saddle. It's the only place. Because the Saddle for your Smite March, it's not going to work. That's just not good. Not good at all. It'll be your 5th March alongside Chen, ZL, Ragnar, CPO, Luce, Alex, and Nev Arthur, or New Cav, if it's good. Yeah, I think going to 5 marches there. But Gromy, you got to probably give more context in your rally or garrison. Like, put that in the Discord. You'll get some help there. Plume would be better. Solar, yeah, I agree with that. Abdul. Plume would be better. Of course, kind of the beauty on the siege marches is, you run Ring Horn just fine. You're good. You're good. It's consistent sustain for every march in your siege ball. It would be. Yes, it would be. Only reason why it's something to think about. Yep. Nevsky. Oh, gosh. Why is this guy running away? Why are you running? Come back. Trying to chain over here. There we go. Only reason why, let's see. You can't bench Nevsky, to be honest. Yes. Hosta, what are you doing, bud? Hosta, have you been streaming on like Twitch and stuff at night? Is that what I'm seeing? Like Hosta, content creator, let's go. I mean, that's full entertainment there. The commander that brings the most controversy on your comments is Nevsky. Oh, it always does. Yeah. I mean, people they're so in love with Nevsky, and Nevsky's he's still okay. He's got his kit's really good. But no, if you have all other Cav commanders to consider, you're not running Nevsky in a 2 March Cav March. You can run them in a 3 if you need to, but not in a 2 March setup. They're just, no, you're not messing with that. Any way you do it, you're not messing with it. My biggest controversial take was insta-maxing Belly Prime over William. Here's the thing with Belly Prime. Belly Prime is so underrated. He's a March killer. He never trades bad, like ever. Like, I ran that dude and trades well. He's got the best debuff in the game, helps show the marches. Like, I mean, Belly Prime is legit. Just small Call of Duty sessions, Hosta? Oh, that would be so much fun. That would be so much fun. Sire, good to see you, man. They got to drop Nevsky in the museum. Ooh, Schmuck, when are we getting Nevsky? Good to see you. By the way, when do we get Nevsky in the museum? That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Need new combo Cavs, Lilith, please? Yes, 100%. Like, you're already set up, Hosta. I think you've already got a Hero's Hilt critted, ready to go. Woo, that'd be a lot of fun. Huo Belly is literally my favorite March. Yes. Yes, there are 2 types of people in the world. There are people who love Huo Belly, and then there are people who have never used Huo Belly. That's what I'm running. I'm gonna bench Zone, or put Zone with Philip or Arthur or something. I'm gonna figure that out. Did I see the reveals for Xeno Herald yet? I put out the video on Friday, trying to figure out if Xeno is gonna be viable in the end game. I don't think it is, but we'll test it out. I mean, it's got a skilled. Hold on, I think I got it up right here. Just look at it. I can come over here. I think I got it here. There we go. So 5% skill damage and then 8% counterattack damage for Xeno. And then Harold's kind of chilling here, boys. I mean, 10% defense and 5% health. Like, that's what he needed, but I mean, he still just doesn't do enough damage, and I think that's the problem with him. Apple runs Xeno still. Yeah, he does. You got a question about pass, which opens first time between 2 camps. Those who will start swarm it or take it. Okay. So a pass 7 you're referring to, right? Where you have 2 camps hitting it for both sides. It is completely, it's not RNG, but it is like random. And the reason why is because no matter what hits first, the second the pass goes down, is officially at 0 troops and the pass is taken. Whatever hits last that second. So the idea there is that combo is really good because it's doing a lot of damage just about every second. And that's why people use Sargon on past 7s, because Sargon does the damage over time for 5 seconds. And so basically it's like, okay, for instance, let's say there's 2 marches hitting, just for science here. There's 2 marches hitting a past 7. And you're trying to figure out who's going to take the pass, because 2 marches, there's 1 on each side of the pass that's hitting it. Well, when that, in the second that pass garrison, gotta go hit that then. In the second that pass garrison is down to, like, let's say 1,000 troops. Okay. And Nevsky, you got, let's say you got a skill, you got a Huo Nevsky on one side and you have a Chin on the other. The Huo Nevsky, if that is not a skill damage second with that 1,000 troops left, they're just going to do their regular basic attack. And odds are they're not going to be the one that gives the final death blow on that pass. But on the other side, Chin is hitting it, and Chin is doing these red numbers every second. So he's doing a lot of damage every second. The likelihood Chin does the final blow on that pass to get the pass is much higher than an active skill commander. So, and that's why Sargon works. And I can't believe I'm pulling Sargon up here, but a lot of people will run Sargon because he will run the 500 direct damage every second for 5 seconds. So it's just extra damage every second. So the odds that he delivers the death blow, if you will, to that pass go way up. Is Sargon LC an option for a pass? Yeah, I mean, for that type of pass, like, people have to understand, like, this is not like pass 4 into zone 5. This is not like, you know, an open zone pass. That's different. You want to take that pass as fast as possible. You're the only ones hitting it. But we're talking about a level 7 pass. Who gets the pass? That's why you'll see Sargons on that pass sometimes. Abdul asks, since combo makes drums great and drums hit all your marches with rage, so I think you should leave drums on them. Yes, I think that you're talking about Scorpio there. Gotta run Arthur and William as my second cav march. That's pretty good. I condone that. I give it the seal of approval. But man, once we get another combo commander, that is gonna get replaced. Tony, yeah, hopefully I gave you some info there. Because listen, here's what you're gonna find, Tony. You're gonna find that in voice, people are gonna give you a definitive answer like they've known it to be true for 10 years. Like, no, it's whoever was on it last or whoever was the first march hitting it that didn't pull off. That's all nonsense. That is all nonsense. I am here to tell you definitively, it is all about what march is credited with giving the garrison the death blow, if you will. Doesn't matter how long you've been hitting it. Dude, I've seen it where we've hit with 3 marches and got it all the way down, and then the other side, you know, hits it for 10 seconds and they get the pass. I've seen it. That's just how it works. Do I think XY will be relevant with the relic? Man, I don't know. XY, woo! XY he's old, bro. XY is a 4.5-year-old commander, 4-year-old commander. I mean, old. Like, they got to convert him to a combo commander or something to make him relevant again. They're chomping at the bit to get these heroes' hilts ready for the new Delta. Oh, yeah. Man, if they could make XY a combo commander and convert him, that would be amazing. To make XY, now XY's got some interesting things on his kit. Just go look at him real quick. I don't think I've maxed him on this account because I didn't even really run cavalry. It's my other account. Yeah, I've got him down here at 1. 1,700 damage factor, not a ton. I do like the defense reduction for 3 seconds. The rage requirements, I mean, he's rapid fire. Rage requirements really good for him. He rapid fires. The march speed bonus, The triggered march speed bonus is good. The attack bonus is good. I mean, that's not bad for a second skill. Third skill is a rally skill. You do a 5% damage, which is fine. Whenever you launch a basic attack, you have a 10% chance to deal direct damage to the target. Like, this would be great for combo. Like, whenever you launch a basic attack, you have a 10% chance to deal a combo attack to the target for, 300 damage factor or 200. It's 4 skill. Use 10 less rage, use 50 less rage. So the rage cycle or rage requirement is 850 with this guy, just like Huo. Super fast. Whenever this commander uses a Warlord Courage skill for the next 10 seconds, the cav troop deals 5% more damage, but lose 10% march speed. This buff can stack up to 6 times, so you lose march speed when you're running that damage up. So his kit overall, he doesn't have any defensive stats. So, I don't know. You give him like 30% health and do an additional 200 damage on his active skill. Maybe you can use him, perhaps. Is Xeno good? I did a video on that on Friday. I don't think she's going to be back in the meta or anything. But 5% less skill damage that you take and 8% more counterattack can be pretty good. You run XY Nevsky in my third march. Yes, Nevsky was a part of my murder ball. Ooh, let me come back up here. Nevsky was kind of a part of my 3-march murder ball for calves if you're running 3 marches. I did that, 6 months ago, but now there's no way. Now we just don't do it. There's Basu. Hello. He needs a tanky relic. He does. He does. You're praying for a Mina level relic? Yeah, Mina did some crazy numbers on his relic. What's the best programmer app to help build a good bot from a Discord that helps your kingdom? Oh, bro, there's all kinds of Discord bots everywhere. They're everywhere. So you can try those out. Evergreen's got a great bot. TKC Ruz has a good bot. There's bots everywhere that help out. Let's see. Cuba's Mike has a really good bot for like speed ups and resources, calculations. There's all kinds. By the way, Chad, YouTube's chat screen was removed from your screen when you changed the scene. Yeah, I got you, Tony. I went back to my other scene on my OBS. Where is Peace? She just jumped off. She was just on. She's got family stuff she's doing today, so she was just listening and hanging out. And I could hear her disconnecting from the call, so she just jumped off. She's got stuff she's doing. I think we all do. You want peace? I just read Mehmet's skills, and he deals so much damage to cities. He does a ton of damage to cities. Mehmet, this is where the term cannons go boom came from, because those of us who've been playing this game a long time, we used to run Mehmet on cities. I mean, it is fantastic. I mean, you got a 50% chance to deal extra damage. I mean, it's wild. Additional damage factor, basic attack, 10% chance to deal additional damage to a city of 1,000. I mean, just wild. Rally cap unit capacity of 10%, like tons of troops. I mean, it's good. This is an enhancement to the active skill. He's got skill damage bonus here. Plus, he's got like 40% health now. Like, holy. You got your past 7 tomorrow. You'll be testing his skills with combo to see what works best. Hopefully it goes well. Yes, let's go. Okay. So now we're going to do a little bit of Canyon. We good with that, fam? We'll run some Canyon over here. Akanata and the Land are extremely hard to beat. We can try, but anything with Shajar in it, like, it's so hard. It is so freaking hard. So Like Boba T. Oh my God, Tony, what are you doing? 50 gifted from our boy. What are you doing, man? He's one of my 300 members. Let's go. Get the yos going. That is so massive. That is so massive. The puny, you might have to ask that here in a second. I mean, that's just huge. Hype emojis for our boy Tony Kappa. Been supporting the channel for a while. That's so big time, bro. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Like, holy cow. Like, let's go. Let's go, Tony. Thank you so much, bud. Arlet, you might have to ask that question again. We just got the best KVK matchmaking we've ever had and have a great chance of winning. KVK, once we got the strongest players who's in R4, spent all our alliance credits. Rip. Oh, no. Oh, no. Did he do it on purpose? Thank you, Tony. Oh, my God. Look at TJ. Amthala gets his membership back. Let's go. Oh, my God. Just want to celebrate first official Liverpool's game after a break with Chetsky. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate you. And you'll never walk alone, bro. Thank you for the 50 gifted. Shajar Mehmed running 75% health. No doubt. Tons of health. Thank you so much, Tony. I appreciate you. Let's go. Joom, you didn't get a membership. Oh, bless his heart. Has anyone tested Mary the First and Akamedas yet? You've seen it once? Such a quiet commander release. Yes, I think that's a K2 thing. Yeah, he did. He actually did it to both our main and farm alliance. Oh my gosh. He did it on purpose. So he's just trying to grief you so you can't like build forts and stuff? Oh. Did he go rogue? Like, that's awful. She needs more damage since true damage ignores defense. She needs higher. Yes, she does. Definitely needs more damage. Can I beat this guy? I don't know if I can beat him. Maybe I can. We'll see. I mean, his Trajan and Chen are going to last a while down here at the bottom. They are definitely going to last a while. This is going to be hard. I need to kill his BQ quickly on the real. How do you set up your gear for options like that? What do you mean? Almost 50K. I'm so happy for. Oh yes, we're almost getting to 50,000. We got to figure out something to do. Peace was cooking on some giveaway stuff to do. I don't think I'm winning this. I don't think I'm winning this. Nope, not winning it. I think I got to hit Boba T a little bit differently. Tony, thanks again for the 50 gifted, bro. You're amazing. A trick for anyone who has their storehouse clean. Lohars do drop alliance credits. Something that isn't mentioned in a small AP dump can help recover quickly since everyone has Lohars. He tried to take King and is now recruiting the other members to join him and zero the King. Wow, so full-blown civil war. What kingdom is this? Oh my. I'm going to do it this way. Ooh, I don't know if this is going to work. No, I need to do it this way. I need to do it this way. Warwick, bro, get in my Discord and ask. You can see some of the bots that you can run in Discord that do different things. I've got bots running on my Discord. I mean, there are bots everywhere. I got bots for my talent trees. I got bots for different stuff. 3186, that sucks. That sucks. Wow. So we are at, what are my subscribers up to now? We're at 39,800. So we're 200 away. Oh my gosh. 49,000. Is that right? 49,800. We're going to hit 50,000 subscribers. We might do that during the dopamine stream. Holy. Can I beat him now? Maybe I can now. Oh my. Look how long my Constantine is surviving. Let's go. Yo. In 606, we have a bot. Yes. It's Lao. Jonathan, good to see you. Your Ragnar is not tanking that well. He's not supposed to be tanking Scorpy in these situations. He's not supposed to be tanking. You can run it like this. I think I want to run it closer. See how this does. Alex, good to see you. I love Canyon as a low spender, but people will hate on a Canyon guide on YouTube like they did on the last guide. Always. Yeah, you're always going to get hate for Canyon guides because people just hate Canyon sometimes, which is fine. Not a big deal. I really didn't need to kill him first. I needed him to kill me first. That's what I needed. Because he just completely rage hopped on me. But I think I got him because I don't think my Constantine Trajan, it like lasts forever. It will not die. No Guan. Like that's what I changed on this account because I don't have a leadership set for Trajan and I had to put him somewhere. So the best place to put the Trajan in that regard is behind your Constantine. Whoa, Solar. Them's fighting words. What's my 50K subscriber goal gonna be? Man, I don't know. I mean, we might do... I didn't have a tournament set up or anything because I'm going to be in KDK and doing a whole bunch of stuff. Can always run a tournament. I'm sure we'll do a cool giveaway. Like Peace wanted to do something pretty cool. Or it was just an idea. We got to kind of flush it out a little bit. But there's all kinds of ways to do different ideas and different giveaways and things like that. So, yeah, I'm right here. I'm just trying to do as much damage as I can. I want him to die before so that I can rage hop. They'll come to me before I'm done killing this guy. Like right when they start hitting me is when I want him dead. So all my marches turn and rage hop. That's kind of my idea. Tony, a 24-hour stream? I don't know if I get away with that, bro. I got way too many, like right here. That was perfect right there. So boom, I'm already rage hopping onto him. That's kind of where you want to be. Look at this placement by my BQ. Oh my gosh. And my Constantine just will not die. Like Constantine Trajan, so much defense. He just won't die. Oh, I love Canyon and thanks Chatsky Guide. As a low spender, I am maintaining top 50. Can't fight the VIP 18 players though. Yeah, at that point, I mean, it's just troops. You can't fight those guys. So, yeah, the Constantine Trajans, it's cooking pretty good here. Okay, what is he running up here? Did you guys even see? I'll just run it like this. Is he running? Yeah, he's running Luce with Constantine. Okay, this is going to be difficult because they've got a short path to come hit my Constantine right here. So their path is kind of short to hit the Constantine. So I've really got to start killing this thing quickly because he's going to get maybe a whole cycle on my Constantine without even me turning. Now he's running Trajan Shajar, which is amazing. And it's going to last long too. Now, will it outlast my Constantine? Probably. I think he's got me here. I have so much trouble with the Trajan Shajars. So much trouble. Now the only... Oops! How did I win that thing? What? That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay. Chadsky Shajar. Oh, Shajar's amazing. Shajar's incredible. Who is scouting me? Thoughts on going full skill damage, 5 marches, Nev Joan, Huo Arthur, ZL Herman, Chen YSG, Skippy with Ragnar. Or if you don't have Ragnar, run one Skippy. That's how you do that. Foos. That is how you do that. Okay, I think I'm going to do it like this. I don't think I can beat him. He's got this Shajar sitting behind his chin. This is what I do on my main. Shajar behind chin is like real deal Holyfield. It is incredible. Oh, the timing on that's great. Am I turning with some rage? I think so. Did I? I don't know. If I can kill his BQ relatively quick, I might have a chance. Yep. So I got his main damage dealer off the field. Now he's still got a big one with Zuge. His Zuge is just going to be pummeling me right now. Just pummeling me. Can I get that? I don't think I can beat him. There's no way. Because you got to deal with this Chen Shajar. And if Chen's full health, like he'll take down all your marches by himself. Like you just can't get him down. There's no way. Can't beat him. Let me see what Akanata's got. Is he running the same thing? Ooh, he's not. Maybe I can beat Akanata. How do we want to do this? I think we can run it like this. Skippy Luce or BQ. Yeah, I mean, I guess even if you ran 5 skill damage marches, Foos, you could put Luce behind Skippy. I mean, that'd be fine. That'd be more than fine. Having 1 skill damage or a smite damage commander, I think he'll be okay. Oh, can I beat Akanata? Oh, gosh, this BQ's lasting way too long. But I did get the rage hop. Okay. We're chilling a little bit. His Guan is silencing everybody. Oh, God. Kill the Guan. Now what are we on? Oh, we're on. Oh, look at... Dude, look at his Huo just sitting back, crushing my freaking Constantine. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good. This isn't good. I don't think I got this. Not with his chin. I don't think so. Maybe I do. No. No way. Do I? No way. No way. Defeated. 7,000 troops left. Oh, we got to go do that again. We got to go do that again. Yes, we want to get the 100% uptime on the Trajan buff. Akanata's going to be like, what are you doing, Chatsky? Okay, I think the timing was good there. Let's see if we can get that again and just get some RNG luck here. Peace, they were asking about the 50,000 subscribers. I think we're probably going to hit that during the dopamine stream. But yeah, we need to come up with something. Okay, that BQ took too long to kill. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Man, he's running this Trajan Phillip, and he's cooking with it. No, I ain't winning this one. Guan CPO, not ideal in the field. Really not. It's really not. I'm going to go to my main here and do some canyon over there. I got to finish out my canyon for the week over there, so we can do that. Can't wait to see Rizabeth open all those chests. Not just Rizabeth, Sasuke. I've got some chests to open. I can't remember. Peace, were you going to open up some chests as well? She might be opening up some chests.
No, I don't have anything. I just open. Open as I go.
Okay, is this how I want to run this? I'll run it like this. I think I want to run it like this. No, I want to run it like this. Or maybe like this. There we go. Elizabeth says I got like 10. No, you don't. You got like 100. You told me what you got. This is insane. I'm trying to kill his Trajan as fast as possible. That's why I put the Huo here. Like, Huo front lane against a Trajan Chen is like really good. It's really good. It just doesn't take that much damage. Is this a special playlist from Epidemic Sounds or just random? It's a playlist I came up with and I kind of add to here and there. Look how long my Constantine's going. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, top 2 lanes are killing me right now. Just killing me. Oh, is he a campmate? I guess campmates are allowed. Kingdom's not allowed. I think I got him. Campmates are allowed. I got campmates hitting me left and right. Right? Yeah, this guy's hitting me. This guy's hitting me. This guy's hitting me. Yeah. Campmates are fine. Ooh, I wonder if I can hit Itachi. I'm going to hit Irwin. Everybody's like, hey, peace. Hello. Okay. How can I do this? I think I keep it the same here, but...
Hi, guys. Hi. How's it going? How's things?
How are things? I think things are good. I think I want to do it like this. Hey, so we need to cook on this 50,000 subscriber thing, please. Oh, man.
Yeah, that definitely crept up on you. I mean, that was 5,000 subscribers came like really quick.
Really quick. A lot of content, a lot of videos.
We need to come up with something quick, some sort of giveaway here or contest or something. Mm-hmm. That might be tomorrow though. Like,
it might
what are we at right now?
49,800.
Oh, yeah. Like, I mean, we got to think of something very quickly for tomorrow, and we will. I had an idea for a lottery.
I love the lottery idea.
Should I tell the chat?
Yes.
Hear what they think? So the idea for the lottery is basically we spin a wheel or get a number of a kingdom, and maybe it's that kingdoms enter. And we kind of just pick a random kingdom number. So let's say it's 2639. And then we randomly choose coordinates within that kingdom at random. And whoever city is closest, if that person can get onto the chat and say a special phrase, they win XYZ. So the idea is like a lottery. And the funny thing I can imagine is maybe somebody's watching the stream that knows that person and then desperately tries to get a hold of them.
Yes.
To get online to help them win. So I think it would be fun.
Like we could do cash giveaways, right?
Yes.
So, and you do like a zone 3 situation because that's where all the main players are going to be, right? And you spin a wheel for the kingdom. Like the kingdoms register. We'll have a channel for that on the Discord. Something like that. And those kingdoms that register will get on the wheel. So we've got people who watch the stream from those kingdoms and we'll spin the wheel, whatever kingdom number pops up. And then we would have to spin the wheel on the chords, right?
Yeah, something like that. Some sort of random, I don't think it's a wheel. It's just like a random number or random coordinate somehow. It would be fun.
This is not the piece that I'm talking to that's hitting me here.
Like the stream. You're like 4 away from.
Yeah, Foos was asking. Foos was asking, is he showing up as a 300 member? You're not, buddy. I don't know why. Because Foos is still
like
on
YouTube or
on YouTube. It's kind of weird.
And the names all changed recently. Weird.
What if we are on KVK? That's a great question. We thought about that. Like, do you do it for like zone 4? Or do you go through and randomly like scroll like the R3s or the R2s and then just...
That's why I feel like it would be fun if it was just throughout the whole game any Lost Kingdom, any And then maybe there'd be one for all the Lost Kingdoms and one for all the home kingdoms that are open. It would be fun.
Super fun.
I would just like to find a way to sort of like do some giveaways for people at random who might not be watching, and then encouraged to watch this. It would just be fun to see them scrambling to get a hold of people and stuff.
You could do it another way, I guess, to find the player, right? Because they might be in KVK and their cities are all over the place, and you couldn't like necessarily do the chords. But maybe you have a wheel for the alphabet, and you get the kingdom, and then you spin the wheel for the alphabet. Let's say it drops on an S. Well, then the thing is, you start from the top to the bottom of R5, R4, R3, and the first player in line, because it's random, when I'm looking at another kingdom and I pull up their alliance, it's not by power, it's just random. And the first player with that letter, with an S or an R that starts with that letter, is the winner of the $100 giveaway. And we give away like 5 of them.
The hard part is there's so many dead accounts and farms that you want to make sure it doesn't go to all of us. But it could go to someone's farm.
But even if it did, go to somebody's farm, it's going to be one of the players in the kingdom, right? It's same type of deal.
Well, player in quotes, sure, or not.
Like governor.
I don't know.
Like this guy. Whose is this? Oh gosh, that's our prime minister. Okay. But that could be a lot of fun. Could be a ton of fun.
We gotta think of something. And quite frankly, if you guys have ideas for fun giveaways, feel free to DM me or message me. And don't bug Chad about it because he has enough messages. But you can bug me about something like that, and we can take. I like hearing people's ideas.
Absolutely. I remember Kiff. He was the one that came up with the million damage contest we had on the barb forts. That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
It was kind of fun. I think you're very close to.
Hey, like the stream, y'all.
Likes. What are you, like 2 away? Something like that.
2 away. Let's go. There we go. There we go. We got to thank Tony Kappa. Tony came in. He's one of our 300 members. He came in and donated 50 memberships. Let's go. There you go, fam. There you go. Chad, I've seen a bunch of messages with great ideas for contests. Check them out. Oh, you sent a bunch of them. Where did you send those? In Discord? What about an Olympia tournament? Oh, no, Riz. Oh, no. Hosta would be all over that. Yo! Not good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Hosta would be all over that. You know who else would be all over that piece? Some kind of Olympia tournament? Leroy would be all over that. Leroy has won way too many of my tournaments. Like he and Buster are banned. They win them all. Those two. Yo! In Discord? Kiff, did you send that to me in Discord? Where did you send it to me? I thought I had you here. But we can look at that. We can definitely look at that. All right, we've been cooking for over 2 hours, fam. I think I'm going to get on to some other stuff today. Thank you for getting us to 100 likes. Big Kane is really the only streamer going right now. So we'll pass over to him. He and I are going to have a lot of fun because we're fighting in this KVK. And we're going to have a kill point steal. We'll announce that this week before past 5, exactly what the parameters are. And he'll be streaming a bunch. And we'll see who can win that kill points challenge. It'll be cool. So close to 50,000 subs. Go, 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 bro. Skinsy, I tell you what, bro. Tomorrow for the dopamine stream, we will be celebrating 50,000. It'll be a big stream. We'll have a lot of fun with it. We'll go for a few hours. We got tons of stuff to open and celebrate. And then we will come up with a 50,000 sub giveaway or event, and it'll be a lot of fun. So, peace. I know you got ARC later. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yep. And I'll see you guys. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Screw up.
Don't screw up.
Bye.
Thank you. Peace. We'll see you guys later. And be sure we tell Big Kane we said hello when we send you over there. Thanks to Peace. Thanks to all you guys. Love you guys as always. And let's look for that stream tomorrow and some more content next week. We'll have a good time with that. And you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. We'll see you, broskies.